What is happening, YouTube? Today is the day. I am heading to the golf course to see it for the very first time. I'm very excited. I will be riding solo today. It is Saturday, Friday in the US. So I'm gonna get out there a couple hours early, get some practice in. It's not too hot, it's a little muggy, but it's early enough to where it's not too bad. So I'm gonna get some practice in, and then I'll film my round today, see how the first experience goes. Let's go. My cab is going away from me. That's me. Here is the first hole. So a tree to the right there is about 220. Water just past that tree to the right, and then OB to the left. Very windy today, so I don't know if the club that I'm going to pick today is the one that I'm going to use necessarily in the tournament. But I decided to just hit the club that I'm going to use because I've been torn on whether to use my 2-iron or hybrid this week. So we'll see. I mean, with that being said, if I use my hybrid, I won't. I'll be hitting my 4-iron, and if I use my 2-iron this week, I'd hit my 2-iron. But I'm planning on using the hybrid. So. And for future reference, there probably won't be much dialogue. I don't know who exactly I'm playing with. I think there are guys who are playing in the tournament, so I don't want to get in their way. So you'll just see me hitting. I might say some things when I'm walking. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. Let's go. So this is the first of 3 practice rounds for me that I'm going to play. I am definitely feeling a little bit rusty, between the travel time and then just getting used to all the jet lag. I was feeling really stiff when I was warming up today, but I think I more or less got it. Hit it a lot better actually than I thought, so let's see what I got here. Ooh. So I am actually looks like I have some tree problems. I definitely do not want to hit a club that can get near this tree. Next time I'll probably aim more left, but this looks like the kind of shot I do not want to hit. short, but that was pretty good. It's close to that tree. A little bit long. It was 150 yards. It was pretty downwind. I hit a pitching wedge. This one kind of soft, but it actually just took off on me. Got about a 35 footer there up a slope. It's kind of a tough start, to be honest with you. I'll tell you what, I am not used to grain at all. So it was kind of a trip seeing that putt, how going up the slope it was dark and then going down the slope really shiny. I don't get to play a lot of Bermuda grass, so this is definitely something I'm really important that I get dialed in. So far so good. The speed on the first two were good. So hopefully start seeing some hitting a little closer, start making some putts. It's such a trip to see this golf course after watching so many of golf's videos and seeing this hole and how much different it looks to the eye than it does on camera. But I roasted that drive, so it should be pretty good even though it was dead in the wind. I'm very happy with that. But I want to give a special shout out and special thanks to everyone who got me here and helped equip me to be here. First and foremost, Doug Timmons, 18 Greens. Really appreciate it. I'm stoked to have the nice new clothes for this trip. It makes me feel a lot more confident when you dress the part, so it's a nice little bonus. And special thanks to Dan Savage, who paid for my entry fee. It's really nice of him, and like I told you in the story, it was just a really spur of the moment thing, something I definitely never would have expected. Then special thanks to my previous sponsor, John, who unfortunately lost all that money, but you know, he's been giving me an opportunity to continue trying to play golf into, you know, my oldish age. I'm still in my 20s and everything, but you know, it takes a lot. You got to have somebody to help you when you get to my kind of age, otherwise you got to get a job. So super thanks to him. I really appreciate it. Special thanks to you, the viewer, both of you who have donated and also just watched the videos. Without you guys, this never would have happened. My GoFundMe is going to be up until March 22nd, the first event of the season, and if you donate even $1, gets you automatically entered into the TaylorMade Golf giveaway. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video. Thanks for watching. So it's about 330 to the pin from the tee box I just hit to, so I'm assuming I landed somewhere on this green. It was 280 to cover that water. I mean, I really roasted that ball, so to end up right here, chipping straight up the hill, pretty optimal stuff. I'll definitely be hitting driver in the golf tournament. There's a lot more room to the left. And like the layup over there is actually kind of sketch. It's sketchier than the tee shot. So I think the water is never going to really be in play as long as it's not too windy and I don't flare it. So let's see if I can make a birdie.
Where are you from? San Diego. I was there for...
So I'm definitely feeling pretty off balance. Getting my golf body back, I guess, if you will. But overall, I'm actually hitting it a lot better than I thought I was going to from the start that I've had so far. And the putter doesn't feel super foreign in my hands either, so it's pretty exciting. The next couple days are going to be really big for me to really get the feels back completely. But so far so good. So if you see some funky swings today, you kind of know why. I haven't touched a club in a few days now, so still grinding away. This right here is why practice rounds are so important. I thought I hit mine maybe 30 yards right of the green, and I'm here on the left side of the fairway. I mean, it's still a good drive. Picked up a little bit of mud on that bad boy, but still a good drive. But if you take a look at this pin, I mean, I'm pretty short-sighted. You know, you got a lot more room to the right than I thought. So next time I'll definitely be aiming more to the right, and depending on the pin position, will depend on how aggressive I want to be on that line. Like I could take the same line if the pin is middle right or back right, but anything left of that bunker there, I will not be taking this line. I'll be aiming more right. I'll be aiming at this tree from the tee and then drawing it off of there. So.
Little right, but it's okay.
there's that grain really into it there. I couldn't trust hitting it that hard.
Second one from the right, but not the middle left. Nice shot.
So I can see how you can make bogeys out here if you're really spraying it, because there is some water and some trouble. But like, this course really suits my eye so far. I mean, the tee shots are pretty easy to me, which is really great. I mean, I'm pretty excited about it, to be honest with you, because when things suit your eye, it makes, no matter how narrow it is, you kind of don't see the trouble. Like, this is a hole where if you sprayed it pretty bad, you can definitely go in the water. I mean, not even that bad. You just got to go right of the cart path, which is probably 20 yards off the fairway. But you know, there's good sight lines on this course. You pick your sight lines and you commit to it. Like, I think it's the greenside bunker there, and I just drew it off of that and I roasted it. So I've hit 3 drives and I've hit them all exactly the way I wanted. So if I can continue that, then I can kind of free myself up to play really aggressive in this qualifier, which would be great, because you know, when you're not hitting it great off the tee, it kind of really changes the dynamic of everything. So let's go.
Worked out okay.
Yeah. It's on the green. Some muck in my eye from that one. That lie was actually not very good and there's mud on it, but that was mainly a diggy swing. It grabbed after the ball though, so it still went out there. So it's still putting at least. There's worse chunks in the world, that's for sure.